I think it's not so easy for me to give you all the information that you need, but it is when your topic is problem-based learning. So our topic is ballet, and we have different kind of subjects at school, and we approach the topic from the point of the subjects at school. So physical education, of course, because it's about dance, and then we have literature, because these stories are fairy tales, and what is the idea of fairy tale in literature. So there are a lot of teachers with the students when we visit the Opera House in Helsinki every year.
Every year, 2 times, yes?
Yes, 2 times. And the first time is classical ballet, something like Cinderella or Nutcracker or Swan Lake. So it's some kind of fairy tale, but you use music and movements to express the story and the ideas of the story. But then we have the other visit, and it is modern dance or neoclassical ballet, and it is a little bit more demanding because the story is not so clear, or there are cases that we don't have any story at all. But it is easier for the students because we have visited once, and with this first visit we have a backstage tour in Opera House, so that they know what kind of work is needed to create the performance. And then we have an interview with ballet dancers, and the students can ask questions about dance and the life of ballet dancers and so on. And then we have lunch, and then we have the performance itself. And the second visit is usually the first rehearsal before first night, so we can be interrupted by the conductor or the choreographer if they want to give the last advice to the dancers or the players in the orchestra. And usually they write an essay in literature after the performance, and in this essay the students can analyze the points of the performance and what did they like and so on. And I'm only the coordinator, and because I'm the teacher of mathematics, we have some kind of revision about geometric transformations, and they are quite simple. They are just rotations and translations and reflections and so on. So I think mathematics is the smallest part in this project.
8 years you carried this project, yes?
Yes, and I think it's about 10 years. 10 years.
You like
Yes,
opera, ballet.
yes, because it's my hobby, and this is a way that I can combine them a little bit. And the students, we have get feedback, and they have been contented, or they say that this was my first experience in ballet, and I'm amazed that I survived so well, because they knew certain things before the performance. We have got extra money because we have applied money for this project.
Okay, it's good.
And the tickets are expensive, but we can get tickets for students, and they are not so expensive. And this bus to Helsinki, it's about 1 hour, and we can reach the opera house. So I think this transportation is not a big problem. And when we have this rehearsal, so it is the last rehearsal before first night, it's free for us. So it's important because we don't have to pay about the performance because it's rehearsal. And we are very grateful about that. But the other performance is an ordinary performance, and then we pay.
How many students visited, or which grade students visited this?
They are 17 years old, so it's the second year in our secondary school. So they are 17, and they have this dance course at the same time at school, so they are familiar about dance. Because it's on Saturday, and usually Saturday is free, so it is for them who are willing to use their Saturday to this project. And of course, because we have this physics and mathematics, we hope that they have these subjects in their schedule.
If you coordinate this project during the 10 years, do you put topics according with this project to curriculum, or topics of maybe classical geometry?
Yes, because it's on Saturday, and we use time we use ordinary courses to introduce the ideas. So we don't have any special course for this project. This is project, so this is something that is extra bonus.
Themselves prepare tasks according to this ballet, dancing, or
Yes,
according to
and
math.
and I think this is an example. This is an example how to use in physics.
And during these 10 years, do you have students who learn ballet and now is
In
have-
ballet
yes,
sphere.
in ballet sphere?
Not so many, because ballet is it's not a common hobby. I think it is usual that you dance, but ballet dancing is quite is not so popular, or something like that, because there are not so many jobs available. Only one ballet company in Helsinki.
Maybe just hobby.
Yes, but I think that ballet and dancing is a hobby for girls especially. We all go to the opera house, the teacher of literature and the teacher of physics, and we all have this backstage tour and so on. And we have one teacher of physics, one teacher of literature, I'm the teacher of mathematics, one teacher of physical education,
And music.
music and art.
It's good.
And the number of the students is about 40, because we have one bus, so the total number is 50 students.
If students count this task and write essay, how your assessment or put the point to journal or bookmarker?
They do their tasks do their task during the course. When they are in the physics course, they do this, and when they have literature, they write the essay and so on. And of course, sometimes we give feedback to the ballet company, and we can send there an essay that's our
Inspired.
yes, and this is some cooperation, very close cooperation all the time.
They tell thanks and for you, I think.
Yeah, yes, and we are grateful, and they understand that they must educate new generations to enjoy.
I know that you give interview for TV
Yes.
journalist, and
Mhm.
after that, other Finnish schools use this project in their school, or do you know about it?
I think that the schools in Finland visit the opera house very often, and especially these rehearsals, because they are free. But in addition to that, they have different kind of projects, and sometimes the students are much younger than our students, but I know that they have this kind of activities quite a lot in Finnish National Opera, and I think it's important too. So we visit Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, which is our neighbor, next September, and this is something that is possible because we got foundation from the special Swedish fund. We just studied mathematics, geometry, algebra, and number theory. And in addition, our studies, we have 2 days in Budapest, which is the capital of Hungary, and sightseeing. But 1 whole week we just enjoyed summer, because the town was situated near Balaton, the lake of Balaton, and it was possible for the students to swim there. And in the morning we have these 3 lessons every day: algebra, geometry, number theory. So it was some kind of combination, both work and free time.
How influence project work for behavior? Maybe did you analyze the behavior or improving of students? Some cases maybe.
Yeah, I think that the main thing is motivation. When you feel that there are different kind of things at school that you can also enjoy, you perhaps have more energy to study. And I think education must be versatile, and through these projects it is possible that this hard work is not so
It's enjoyable.
yes, it's more enjoyable.